Hey guys, so in the last episode we were captured in battle, and in this episode we're going to be trying to break our companions out of prison. And I'll also go over how to build a good army composition. Alright, so I found the Traveler and I'm missing 6 companions. So apparently Artemir is at Sargoth, and the rest of them are being held in a dungeon in Valuka. And that makes sense because we're still at war with Serenid. So if we do make peace, they should be able to get out of there after a few weeks. But I want them now, so I'm gonna go try to break them out. Ooh, I was attacked. 80 versus 40 though. This guy really just do some damage to me. Whoa. Oh, and I maxed my shield skill? Oh wait, I didn't max my shield skill. Oh, I maxed athletics on accident instead. Let's see. So the reason I wanted to max shield is because not only does it make your shields more durable, but like, let's say a stray arrow is coming at you, the higher your shield skill is, like, the more likelihood of the arrow getting blocked. Even if, like, in real life, it wouldn't have hit the shield, it would have hit you. The higher shield skill kind of makes like a little force field that sucks the arrows in. Even when you're not blocking, like even when the shield's just on your back or on your sidearm. But yeah, I messed up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow myself to export the character. Then I'm going to edit the save file, and I'm going to shift those 4 points from athletics to shield. And I'm only doing this because I made a mistake, so I think it's fine. Okay, it's fixed. Alright, on to Valuka. Hopefully this isn't the capital. It looks like it is. I wonder if I can just charge in here and like they won't react in time, maybe? Or maybe I should do it at nighttime because their field of vision will be less. I might just do that. Oh yeah, that does not look like it would have worked. I'm gonna try this at nighttime. The charge in. It worked. Can I leave though? Actually, hold on. What I need to do is, okay, I have Valuka up here. So its villages are Emer, Fenrir, Cheza, and Sarmish. So what I'm going to do is, this is gonna make it easier to free them. I'm gonna go to Emer. I'm gonna talk to the village elder. I'm going to ask him to set a large fire on the outskirts. I'll give him 300. I'll say midnight. What is going on? They're not setting the fire. Alright, I'll try Cheza. So I've been trying to get them to set a fire, but I don't know if it's like percentage-based chance or whatever, but it's not working for whatever reason. But yeah, I tried to bribe them, but for whatever reason it's not working. Maybe it's because, I don't know, maybe my relationship with the town isn't high enough? Well, whatever, I'm going for it. Okay, so I'm gonna disguise myself first. And I need to win this. If I lose this, it's fine. I'm just gonna be held captive for a few days, and then they'll let me go. It's gonna cost a little bit of money, though. Looks like I lost. It's actually surprising that you can do this, and then you don't get, like, completely taken prisoner. But it's good. Okay, they're letting me out. Oh, no. Oh, nice. The book? So apparently my character was reading this book while he was in prison. Okay, so they made me an offer. I'll accept the offer. And 10 leadership, so very nice. So now I'm just going to be maxing strength. I have no athletics. Terrible idea, actually. Okay, okay, so I made it through, this time because the guards didn't recognize me. So now I'm going to walk around the street. And usually in like other save games I've done, the fire lighting always has worked, so I don't know why, but it pretty much just makes it so that less guards spawn. And actually, getting someone out of prison kind of sucks if you're like sneaking in, because like look how bad my armor and weapon is. So this is probably not going to work. So I want to speak with the prisoner. Come on, I thought you were the boss. Give me the keys to the cell now. I kill this guy. Oof, yeah, this is why I wanted that fire. So now I have to fight both of them. Alright, I got the key, so that should be enough. Except I have low health now, so yeah, this is doomed. So usually I would say keep well behind me, but I need help, so. I'm just gonna break everyone out. Fuck it. I need the more the merrier. I actually don't know if you can break out this many people at once though, so this might backfire on me. Oh wait, what? They actually gave me my armor. I totally did not expect that. It's a glitch. Like, why are they all standing here like this? I think this is a glitch. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Can I get some fucking help? Oh. Maybe it wasn't a glitch. So if any of these guys get knocked out, they won't be able to escape with us. So hopefully the enemy lords can tank all the shots. And it actually worked. Wow. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Ooh, and I found it. The balanced elite scimitar. So I don't really know which one's better. Both are really good. So I'm gonna stick with this for now. What the fuck? Of course this rat's gonna follow me now. Ooh, okay. 23 guys. Let's destroy this kid. Ugh. Oh wow, I got the kill. Wow, couched lance. Yikes. So I know in a previous video I said that I would try to train my companions on mounted bandits, but it didn't really work, so I just gave up. They actually had really bad like armor at the time, so maybe it'll be more successful this time because I really want to get my companions up. Right now I'm at 44 honor, and I would consider 100 to be the bare minimum to start your kingdom, and more would be better, but I think 100 should be the baseline. 56 mounted bandits, it's actually a lot, but so I actually have an idea for training up my companions as well. Let's say I got Swadian Knights. I could send the Swadian Knights in there with my companions just so my companions wouldn't get focus fire down so much. So that might be a good idea. Or just some sort of cavalry, maybe. This actually seems decent though, I have to say. My companions are going off. Or maybe it would be better just to keep doing the normal field battles against lords. This is pretty AFK-able though, so might just do this. Oh, something I forgot to mention was the amount of bandits. I'm pretty sure scales with your level. So like, I'm pretty sure if you have a level of like 1, the bandit parties will be small, but if you have a level of like 30, they'll be a lot larger. So that actually kind of helps for farming purposes. And actually something I could be doing would be my companions, since we're on hilly terrain, I could take them off their horses and just let them fight on foot. It might be better if they all had crossbows though. Actually, I don't even think that's better because the horses just soak up a lot of damage, but if I do want to get their crossbow skills trained a bit before I start teaching castles, then that's probably a good idea. Okay, so apparently we're at war with 3 people now. That's not great. So hopefully we'll choose Sarenids pretty soon here. Okay, so I said I would go into tactics on how to build your party a little bit. So generally you want the stronger troops near the top of the party and the weaker ones that you're training up near the bottom. And that's because you want to make the most out of the weaker ones by training them up and then using them in battle. And I guess you could use like the reverse logic of saying like you want the weaker guys up front because the stronger guys are more valuable. But I think you should put the stronger troops at the top. And actually, like let's say I had a huge army of like 300. If I had like 100 Huskarls up here, that would be the first party to spawn in, and then the trained footmen would be the last to spawn in the battle. Oh, and these things that I'm saying, it's just based on like my own like observations, so I could be wrong. Like, don't take it as like gospel truth. But usually infantry and archers are better on like hilly battlefields, and cavalry are probably a bit better on flat battlefields. Generally, cavalry are a lot stronger than infantry if like they're like similar in stats. And cavalry are not good in sieges because they can't bring their horse into a siege, so it's not worth it really to use them for sieges because it's a kind of a waste because usually cavalry cost a lot more to train up and they cost a lot more as their weekly wages. And you don't always need like the strongest army or the biggest army. Sometimes you want like a more nimble army or a more cost efficient army. Yeah, because sometimes it's not about being the strongest, it's about making the most money. So that's why you would want to go for infantry, perhaps, maybe instead of cavalry. So something else to consider is that in my experience, cavalry troops can KS you a lot more. They can really block you and crowd you out if you're using a full cavalry army. So if you want more XP or more exciting horse battles, it would be better to field infantry. So something to think about is it's not always best to upgrade troops to their maximum level, even if you are able to. And the reason for this is because it's going to cost money to level them up, and it's also going to cost more money to maintain them. So sometimes you can have a bigger army of lower tier units than a smaller army of higher tier units, and it'll be more effective. And vice versa. I guess it just depends on the situation. I guess the most important thing is how cost efficient a troop is. And the more people you have in your party, the slower you are. But that can somewhat be offset by pathfinding, which makes you faster. And I believe that the more cavalry you have in your army also makes you go faster. And along that vein, when you fight a lord with more troops than you do, you'll have a negative battle advantage in the battle. And what that means is that when the battle starts, they'll have more troops than you do on the battlefield. And they'll have more troops than you in every reinforcement wave that comes in. So effectively, they'll just have more people on the battlefield. And tactics can offset this and give you more battle advantage. So sometimes battles can be pretty impossible to win, not because of the quality of your troops, but just because they have a lot more people on you swarming you. And as far as archers go in field battles, I find it more effective to put them in the back of the party, the bottom of the party, because when the initial skirmish happens, some of your troops will die. So then the archers can spawn in and kind of group up together and just fire at the enemy while they're not being focused on. I guess it's important to be like flexible and to try a bunch of things out. You know, just be observant, like, oh, this guy costs 1 a week, this guy costs 5 a week. This guy costs 40 to level up, but this guy costs 120 to level up. Be aware of stuff like that. But yeah, just always experiment and try to find what's best. And you don't necessarily like have to have the best troops or, you know, the most efficient troops. It's just about like whatever is the most fun, because there are a lot of ways to beat this game. Whoa. What the fuck? Okay, I died, but it looks like I spawned with 40% health due to the 5 first aid I got on my companions. And actually training on the mountain bandits did seem to help a bit in regards to leveling up. Something that I was messing up on was that on my non-combat companions, I was probably putting too many points of early trainer and weapon master, when it would have been better for me to just pump points into the party skills to get that immediate benefit. And the trainer on the non-combat companions isn't as important as it is on these guys. Because they're warriors, they're going to level up faster than my other companions, so the early levels of trainer help the other companions level up faster. And then the trainer on these guys is probably just to train my low-level troops up.